yall. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I actually shot a video on this a couple days ago, but then like the wind was blowing outside and it just didn't come out well. So I gotta make it again, even though we're a couple of days late. But I had to make this video because this needs to be documented on True School Sports, and that is Seniesa Estrada. Seniesa Estrada, this past weekend, she had her fight against tiny Tina Rupprecht, who was the WBC champion from Germany, who came here to the States to fight Seniesa, and it was a big fight for her career because, you know, she was unifying the belts, and Seniesa's had a very tough, long, hard, arduous road to get here, you know, with a lot of inactivity early in her career. It was just hard to build momentum early on. But she's caught momentum through the years, and for a long time, you know, on this channel, I've been a big advocate of Seniesa Estrada. I've always felt like she's not just one of the best women's fighters in the world, but you know, just drop the word woman from that sentence. She's one of the best fighters in the world. And she continues to prove that on a fight-by-fight basis, from the IQ she shows to the way she even breaks down her fight. You can tell she's a very intelligent fighter. And I know this from talking to her plenty of times. She's, for the most part, pretty intelligent when it comes to the sport of boxing. She's one of the smartest people I know when it comes to boxing. So with that being said, it was a fight where, you know, Tina Rupprecht was definitely a live body. Tina is a fighter that already had a win over Yokasta Valle, and mind you, Yokasta Valle is the fighter that everyone wants to see fight in what my friend Hyro coins as, I quote, the sexiest fight in boxing. You know, and right now the sexiest fight in boxing would be for undisputed. So obviously that's the fight people are clamoring for. But Tina already beat that girl, so she's definitely not chopped liver. She's definitely not a fighter that you could overlook or think less of. Tina Rupprecht is a top-grade fighter, and she has a certain style, being a shorter, stockier fighter, where she can really put that heat on you and make you look bad. And there were times in this fight, don't get it twisted, there were times in this fight where she put some serious pressure on Seniesa. It was able to hit her with some right hands and do some good work of her own. But, however, at the end of the day, Seniesa Estrada, too quick, too fast, too smart, too good, too intelligent for Tina Rupprecht. She did a great job of mixing things up, because I know that she made a big deal about going into this fight that she wanted to beat Tina in a way that nobody had beaten her before. She wanted to beat her, you know, by mixing things up, and that's what she did. You saw her out of the southpaw stance, boxing from range, boxing from mid-range, boxing on the inside, stepping around her, just doing a lot of different things, constantly showing her different looks. And she took a fighter that was a top-grade fighter, a champion, and made her look like she wasn't a top-grade fighter. So it really shows you that she is a level above, a cut above the rest of the fighters in and around her weight. I know Yokasta Valle has improved. You know, Yokasta Valle that lost to Tina Rupprecht isn't the Yokasta Valle that Seniesa Estrada would fight, because the Yokasta Valle that fought Tina Rupprecht wasn't even training in the States. So that means she wasn't getting top-class sparring. That means she wasn't, you know, gonna be her optimal best, because she wasn't getting the best work in the gym. No disrespect to Costa Rica. I'm sure it's a brilliant country. You know, I hope to visit there one day. I hear it's beautiful. I've heard great things about it, but I don't think they have the best sparring there. So that's why she came to the States, and then she's improved as a fighter. So I do think Seniesa versus Yokasta Valle is a great fight. I do think it's, you know, as my boy Hyra would say, I quote, the sexiest fight in boxing. But truthfully for me, I really do believe, and I believe for a long time, that Seniesa Estrada, when the smoke clears, is going to be one of the great fighters of our era, male or female. I truly believe she's going to be one of the fighters that, you know, carries women's boxing, you know, into the next generation. She's really smart when it comes to how she dissects fighters. She's really, you know, I just think now starting to get some momentum going in her career with, you know, with the fine folks at Top Rank. So, yeah, I hope for those of you out there who can appreciate women's boxing and just boxing in general, really appreciate what you're watching, because you are watching one of the better fighters of our era. I feel like Yokasta Valle, you know, she's very good. She's definitely someone that could give Seniesa problems, but for me, for Seniesa Estrada to lose a fight, she's gonna have to move to 115 or like 118 or something like that. Like she's gonna have to fight a girl that's exponentially bigger than her with like, you know, decent skills, and that's how she's gonna lose a fight. I don't see her. If you're the same size as Seniesa Estrada in women's boxing, I don't think like Yokasta Valle ain't gonna beat her. Marlene Esparza won't want a rematch. It's just hard for me to see, just because of the fact that she can be the aggressor, she can be the boxer. She can, and the thing is, I think even now she's actually gotten better as she's gotten older, because she doesn't throw as many wide shots as she used to. See, when she was a younger fighter, she wouldn't throw as many straight punches. She would be a lot more of I don't want to say a gunslinger, but somebody who would punch more wide. So you would be able to punch in between her shots a lot more. But now I think she's a lot more selective with that. And she's just more aware of what she's doing in the ring, and she's evolved. And I just think to beat her, you're gonna have to be a top grade fighter, and I just don't see the Yokasta Valle of the world beating her. Tina Rupprecht couldn't beat her, and I know triangle theories don't work, but I just, you know, I don't see it. But again, we fight the fights for a reason, so I'm looking forward. Hopefully, there's no time wasted, because Yokasta Valle had a fight this weekend as well, and she won her fight, and she did what she needed to do. So the fight's still alive, and it hopefully happens next for Undisputed. So we can crown one of the biggest stars in women's boxing next, whether it's Yokasta Valle or Seniesa Estrada. So credit to Tina Rupprecht for stepping up to the plate and fighting Seniesa. She did a great job and accounted for herself very well. But at the end of the day, like I said, Superbad is just a cut above the rest. And, you know, when we talk about the great women's fighters of her era, you know, I know there's Clutch of Shields, but after Clutch of Shields, you know, Seniesa Estrada is going to be probably next in line. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.